talking about our crime of monsters, two brothers that killed their parents. They could have called the police, but they deserve to die. And I'm not going to explain too much into it, but let me explain why. They could have just told the police and they could have rotted in prison for the rest of their lives. They chose to kill them. Warning, if you're a minor, if you're young, please do not watch this video, but let's get started. Watch this series with my mom. This series is very wild. I'm not going to explain why, but if you watch this, you would know what type of stuff is in it. So murder is not the answer for any problem, even if you feel like you should. Kill your parents. You should go to the police. But at this point, I don't even care no more. They deserve to not live. Hard is, but I'll see in a minute. But I felt bad for the mother really deeply because her husband cheated on her. He's gay. He slept with a man too. And dang, that's just so messed up. And he had no regrets. Bro had no regrets at all. Did love their mom. They felt bad that the mom was with a man like that. And also she was drinking. She was very depressed. She took pills that were not healthy for her. So I felt bad about her because, no one deserves to be treated like that. And yes, this man was rich, but now I don't feel bad for her. Could have done something. The mom could have left that man when he started doing that to those boys, you know what? But she decided to stay, even though it makes no sense because that man doesn't love her no more. She's acting like a schoolgirl romance, whatever it is. She knew that all this time, and that's crazy, that the boys were getting assaulted by their dad. Back and forth, non-stop when they were younger and when they were older too. So, I'm not even gonna say it, but that was so messed up. I really feel bad. They could have just waited, called the police, and let them rot in prison, the mom too, and the dad. But they decide, nah, I want them gone now. In any situation, murder is not the answer. But honestly, the mom didn't do anything. The dad kept on doing it. He was not gonna stop. They probably wanted the brothers to call the police, but instead, enough is enough. They wanted them gone. Some people are not going to agree with it because it's murder. They think they're monsters because they murdered their parents. Think that they're not monsters and they're innocent because they are innocent. They literally were not treated badly, but abused mentally and physically. Sorry if I said that right. My mom looked it up right after we finished the episode of the series. In real life, they're still in prison to this day. They're still alive. They just got older. These boys, because instead of prison with no freedom, they could have just gotten help, mentally and physically, because they were abused mentally and physically and assaulted other ways. So they could have got help. Go through stuff like this, please speak up. You don't have to hold your tongue. You have a voice. Speak up. If this happens to you or anyone you don't know or do know, it's good to speak up because there are people that actually take this seriously because it is seriously. Crimes and documentaries of girls getting assaulted. There's a lot. But I didn't know until my family told me that's not girls that go through it. Boys go through it also. Really, really sad. I feel bad for these boys. I feel like in my heart they were innocent, even though murder is not a joke either. But I felt like they were just tired of living in a live lifestyle of parents that don't care at all. The dad was assaulted too, but still, why would you bring that to your child? I know you've been through stuff in your life now. I know, even though I don't care about him. Why would you do the same to your child? Why would you put that on them? Confusing. This man says he loves his boys, but he keeps on abusing them. What? That's giving psychotic to me either way. The other brother lies and has angry problems and outbursts out of nowhere and rudeness because he got it from his father. I don't understand. Why would you have children and then abuse them until they got older and do it again? They ruined your whole life and they made you miserable in your relationship and marital problems because they exist. They didn't do nothing. that on yourselves, not your boy. Think about this case and let me know if you feel like the boys deserve to be free. Like, and I never been assaulted before like this, but like I feel like in my heart, those boys, I hope someday they get out of prison and, to take care of themselves after they get out of prison for a long time. Boys could have a healthy, good life. I just hope someday, because I don't know if they're getting out of prison or not, because when my mom read, they're not getting out of prison for a long time, including the series, and I hope this crime case documentary series is true, because sometimes they make crime, series that are not true. So I hope this is true and not fake. From the bottom of my heart, wherever they are now, and if they're still alive or not, I hope that they are getting better mentally and physically, because that no one deserves to be treated like that.